guess what I did yesterday? I saw Twilight in concert, and I definitely would recommend it if you get the opportunity to go. So I'm going to tell you why it was so fun and what my favorite parts were. So basically, you're watching Twilight on a big screen in a theater, which is already fun, right? But then there's a live orchestra playing the music and the score, and that is so important to me, and I'll explain why. But there's also a vocalist singing these songs, and they do fun stuff with the lights, and there's candles. But first of all, I love orchestral music, and I am so obsessed with the Twilight score to the point, my ringtone was Bella's Lullaby for years, to the point where people around me would walk around being like, da, 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 and they would have Bella's Lullaby stuck in their head. Also, when I heard this Prague Philharmonic Orchestra vinyl of the Twilight score, I literally took a gummy and cried. So obviously, getting to hear that live was really special to me, and I think my favorite parts were, of course, Bella's Lullaby, but also I Know What You Are. If you know I Know What You Are, it's like one of my faves. It was beautiful and very scary and cinematic when Bella is Googling, but one of the best parts about it was the crowd, because they were just so much fun. First of all, I was wearing my BB Dakota Bella Meadow jacket, if you know, you know, and I wear that jacket sometimes, and once in a while somebody will recognize it, and so many people were like, oh my gosh, your jacket, and it was so sweet. And I also had my Jacob backpack because, you know, I have to let everybody know what was up, and so many people commented on it, which brings me to so much Team Jacob fam in that audience. Jacob got so many screams, but the fun part was that everybody did, like, everybody was so enthusiastic and funny. I want to say, like, the crowd was mostly, like, Charlie centric. People were going crazy for Charlie, which is fair, makes sense. Those of us with Charlie Swan dads who just, like, can't really relate, I get it. But Carlisle, of course, and my man Billy was getting crazy screams. My personal favorite Twilight diff. Like, people have taste. And Glitterbag, like, don't get me wrong, he got his flowers, he got his screams, he got his dues, but he was also getting clowned the whole time. He was getting booed. People were screaming gaslight. He was like the court jester. Like, people were like lightheartedly fighting in the audience. Like, literally everything elicited a scream. Flightless Bird prom scene was so beautiful. That's my favorite Belle and Edward scene, and I even swooned just a little bit for old time's sake. It was just so much fun to recreate that experience of seeing Twilight in the theaters, but just a little bit more unserious. It's really special because a lot of people have said to me that they didn't get to see Twilight in theaters because they weren't into it then, or they were too young, and it's so special that we're able to, like, magically recreate those moments because people still care about Twilight so much. And I want everyone to know, even though I still get comments every day asking, I can't tell if you love Twilight or hate Twilight, I promise you my love for Twilight is unironic. I criticize it and clown it because I can and because I'm a Virgo, but I promise you that I wouldn't spend this much time or get so deeply engaged with something that I didn't care about or love. I have brown hair and brown eyes, and I will always love Twilight, or whatever Isabel said. And also, who do we talk to about making New Moon in concert a thing? Because I would crash all the way out.